Hello. Get the Maeve. Hello, Flu Flu. Also, hello, Kai. I'm just finishing up my snack and then I'll start painting. How are you two today? I'm well. How are you? I'm doing amazing. Preparing to paint a mini. Can't ask for a better way to spend my evening. Finishing up Ivy today. Um, oh, goodness gracious. Never have I felt so much pressure to eat than I do right now. I'm trying to eat as fast as I can, I swear. But the ice cream hurts my teeth. Just relaxing and playing with friends in Final Fantasy. Amazing. Well, enjoy the music, enjoy your game with your friends. Don't eat too much. Well, it's just a little snack, but I just it's ice cream and it's hard to eat fast. Hello, Cindy. Oh, did you have a good nap? Or sleep? I don't know what time it is for you there. I had a good coma. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so you're a couple hours behind me. Nebraska, which happens to be 99% of Nebraska. Amazing. Right, time to put my magnific mag whoa, I can't talk magnification goggles on. These bad boys. The capital city, I assume, is a mid-sized city, or it's like Portland, Maine, which is awesome. It's a small city trying to be a big city. I have never been to Maine. I hear it's beautiful though. Wait, what do I want to do? And also, which song Flu Flu? The one that was just on? Like the one that just finished? Or the one that's playing now? This one? Yeah, this one's good. Alright, so my dilemma, I believe the last time with this miniature is the gold looks very flat right now, and that's because I only have one shade of gold. So, I think what I want to try to do, I know I just painted everything gold, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with brown where I want the gold to be darker, and then go in with yellow where I want it to be lighter, and then go in with white where I want it to be like a highlight. And then once all that is dry, I'm going to go over with a very thin layer of this gold, and hopefully those under layers like show through. And it gives some nice depth to the gold. But my other option is to use a wash, but the problem with a wash is her skin is so fair that if I accidentally get the wash on her skin, I'm basically gonna have to repaint that section of her skin, and I don't want to do that. So let's try to go this other route. Yeah. Um the problem with dry brushing is it looks dusty. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Dry brushing makes things look chalky. And I don't want it to look chalky. I want it to look shiny. And unfortunately, one of the most unskilled areas in my painting is painting non-metallic metal. Um but hey, we'll figure it out today. So I'm doing brown first. That's gonna go in like all the recesses. Depends on the surface. It catches ridges super well. Yes, the other problem I have with this model and dry brushing it at this stage is the places where I'm trying to dry brush are very small. And I run the risk of accidentally dry brushing places that I don't want to dry brush. Dry brushing is not a very precise art, unfortunately. But we're gonna try this. We're gonna go with the brown and then layer yellow and then white. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome in. If you've never used brown as a base for gold, you're missing out. It makes an awesome base. Um, Highly recommend. Oh. I'm going to test it out on her boots first. And if the boots work well, then I will do the rest. So how's everyone's Sunday going so far? I know some of you saw earlier today when I streamed BioShock. How about everyone else? Doing well? Doing good? Enjoying your weekend? Been doing good, mostly vibing. Amazing. I'm being evil to people slash streamers with something? Oh. What is that something? You can't drop something like that in chat and not share. Oh, wow. See? Way to take me back to middle school. I will stretch. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Crod. Oh, stretches are the best. They're so cute. I like when I get a good back crack out of it. What is... Oh, I do know where that there's a section that I need to paint in white, which means I need to lay down some gray and let... He has like this arm cuff thing I need to paint. The brown. Now, with this yellow, I'm only gonna do like the raised bits. Kind of like the same way you would do dry brushing, but a little bit more heavy-handed. That's what we're looking like so far. I know it looks wild, but I'm hoping that by doing a thin layer of gold over, all that contrast will show through underneath, but the colors will be at that point gilded. Give my dog a treat. Well, give me 1 second. Hello, Will. Welcome in. How are you today? Lily! Just a second too late, my friend. Lily, do you want another treat? Oh, there you go. We're ready for the treat. We're ready. All right. Treats. Treats. All right. Be patient. Let me set up for you. Right. Come here, baby. Come here. So, can you sit? Good girl. Can you give me paw? Oh, yeah, those are my fingers you're nibbling. Can you speak? That wasn't a speak, ma'am. Good girl. You sit one more time. So, good girl. Old beat. Yeah. Oh. Cute. So photogenic. Look at that cute face. Amazing. Perfect 10 out of 10 doggo. Yeah, she numbs the hand. She's gentle about it though. Even though it looks like she puts her entire, well, actually, yeah, she does put her entire mouth all over my hand, but she's gentle. It's a gentle, large nom. Oh, you were referring to the game comment. I see, I see. I will show love with bites. I make the bites, not the rules. Yeah, she's a cutie patootie. What's up, pretty girl? Staring at me. What you want? Stop barking at me. You ask Papa? So, I don't know if you could tell, but I've put yellow there. I put yellow and I highlighted with white, and there's brown in the recesses. So hopefully when I go over this with gold, all that will show through.
Should give a polite move? Is that what I heard?
Mm-hmm. She went, oh.
Did you tell them how you screamed at me?
Oh, I didn't know. I could tell them now. So between the stream this morning and now, Shroom and I took time to like take care of personal care and shower. So I was getting ready for shower, and he was down in the guest bedroom or guest bathroom. He's in the bathroom. And I was going to throw something away in the kitchen. And in my head, I was over here just like walking towards the kitchen from our bedroom, going, oh, you know, it's a good thing Shroom is in the bathroom because there's no one like there to jump around the corner and scare me. Um, because he likes to do that. He likes to fucking scare me. He thinks it's so funny.
It is funny.
um, and I, not to my knowledge, was walking down the hallway very quietly. I didn't hear him. And I turned the corner out of the bedroom to go to the kitchen, and he's there, and I wasn't expecting it, and I fucking screamed at the top of my lungs. And that's the first time I've ever screamed at this man like that. Normally I go like, like a gasp when he scares me, but this was the first time I screamed. Like full blown, like when you guys hear me get scared in video games and I screamed at him. Uh, and I scared the shit out of him because obviously he wasn't expecting me to scream. It was just a very interesting thing. And then we spent the next 5 minutes laughing because it was such a weird scenario that really wasn't as scary as it was. Everything just lined up perfectly to be what it was. All right. So it did do what I expected it to. God. Focus. Hello, Tanai. Yep, second stream, just like I said. I have to finish these before I go on vacation. Otherwise, I will not be hitting my metrics for Etsy star seller. Which affects the algorithm and how easily people find me. Hello, Tharsis. How's everyone doing? I got an art scammer. Ah. Are you playing with them or are you just annoyed? Hello, Steel Wasabi. Welcome in. Welcome in again. Lovely paint job. Thank you so much. Still a work in progress. We're trying new technique with the gold because I suck at non-metallic metal. A little bit of both. I get like minimum 2 a month trying to DM me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm off camera. I'm not gonna worry about touching up the skin right now. I should wait until I'm done painting all the stuff around the skin, shouldn't I? Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello. Welcome in. How did your stream go? Hold on. I don't think any mods are here, so give me a second. Let me. Final Fantasy Tactics. How was that? Also, if you need to raid and dash, I completely understand. Take care of any needs you may have, like drinking water, going to the bathroom, getting food, going to sleep. Do whatever you need to make sure that you are your best self. You're also free to stay and hang out with us if you like. I'm painting a Ivy miniature from Soul Calibur. Um, Still a work in progress. She's not done yet. But yeah, we listen to music and yap here. This is a great stream to body double to if you have work. I got to murder my most hated NPC in the game, so pretty good. I'll be hanging out for a bit before I gotta bounce. Awesome. How's your Sunday going? Or how's your weekend, rather? That's what I'm doing, drawing for some peeps. Good chill in the background work vibes. Yes. I love when people tell me they body double to my mini painting streams. Ever since I started doing these streams, I'm a lot more productive with my mini painting. But what are you drawing, Steel? I know you said you're drawing some people, but like, what do you mean? My goodness, Zeph Plays, thank you so much for joining the Forge. Welcome in. I'm low on points to redeem what I usually redeem, aka this is my favorite dwarf. Thank you for declaring me your favorite dwarf. I just finished No C for Gobbles.
This
She
right
rated you
here
the
is
other
my
day.
favorite thing.
Amazing.
Ever.
Yes, I
In the
remember.
history
That's
of
when I
throw.
was playing
I think about this every day. I think
that
about
gas
this
station
all night
game.
long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Thank you, Tonai, for redeeming. I'm assuming you did that on Flu Flu's behalf, but also thank you as well for declaring me your favorite dwarf. She rated you the other day. It's how I found this channel, actually. After I give it to her, I'll be making the next goblin for the October art challenge. Then, if I'm not too tired, some fan art for another streamer I'm a regular viewer for. Nice. I hope your art is very productive. I hope you get plenty of work done while you're here hanging out with me today. That's all I ask for. All right, let me touch up this. Nice, Tonai. Very good. Dwarven solidarity at its finest. Thank you. Good luck with your painting. Thank you. Looks nice and clean to me. Now on to the other leg. Oops. Oh, I didn't paint her like I thought I did. False alarm. No oops. You started sooner than I anticipated. I'm sorry. I had taken care of everything that I wanted to take care of. How are you, Cloud? Just woke up from my nap and feel like I could need another one? Then nap. I'm just going over all of the gold that I did on the last mini painting stream because I don't like the way it looks. So I'm redoing it. So far, I like this result a lot better. At jail. I'm sorry. Okay. All my gold has been painted over with brown. Okay. These parts I don't have to worry about skin for, so now I can actually do some dry brushing. Corner of the carpet is sticking up, makes me feel things. What corner of what carpet? Welcome back. Corner of your carpet? On your desk, the theme you keep putting paint on? This? What do you mean the corner of it being up? You mean it being crooked? Is that what you mean? Okay, sounds good, Claude. Sorry, I just realized I'm painting off screen. My bad. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Cloud. Thank you for entering the forge. Who turned off the lights? That would be Cloud. And I'm glowy. I had to make the abs sparkly. They are indeed sparkly now. Had to pause working to admire the sparkly abs. Best redeem. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Truly, I worked hard on setting it up.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake not sleeping because I'm thinking about this.
Thank you, Flu Flu. On behalf of Tonai. Well, wait, for Tonai on behalf of Flu Flu. There we go. Goodness, this is so awkward. One of the worst angles to try to paint at. Sorry, you guys probably aren't getting a great view right now. I was thinking, you're my favorite dwarf, but I don't know any other dwarves. You are my favorite scientist, though, and strangely, I know like 6 or 7 of those. Favorite scientist? Ooh, high praise. Oh, good. I am glad. Though, because I'm not like a science focused stream, I don't talk about nearly as much science as someone else probably does. I will go on tangents, though. I will say that much. There are times where I stop streams so I could talk about science. Yeah, one day I'll do some like Bio 101 so that I could talk about the research that I do with you guys. Because to just go into talking about my research, most people don't have the sort of background needed to understand what I'm talking about because they don't teach that in high school and like general college level bio courses. Which it is what it is. I've noticed a lot of scientists are very confident they're right, though. That kind of blows my mind. The whole process is kind of, I'm trying to be smart because I assume. Yeah, I don't know. Compared to other scientists, I feel like I have imposter syndrome. Because the amount of times someone will ask me a question, and I'm like, oh man, I really don't know. I am so sorry. I read this one paper that I can't remember the name of, but it roughly said something like this. And like, I don't know. I don't, as far as science goes, I don't know. There's definitely scientists out there that are a lot better than I am. I will say that much. However, I love what I do, and I'm very passionate about it. Um, and I don't know, if someone disagrees with me, that's their prerogative. There's a lot of research out there, and there's definitely some papers that word things a different way, or there's papers that disagree with each other. And depending on the lens that you're looking through, the answer also changes. Like there's a chemistry lens, or a microbiome lens, or a bioinformatics lens. And it's all that information compounded together that gets you like the theories that we currently recognize as the facts, right? But all those single things on their own aren't enough to say I understand, in my opinion. There's probably people out there who disagree with me. And like I will say, I don't understand how people just remember massive amounts of information. Or rather massive amounts of very specific information. I can remember little factoids, right? Stuff that might win me a game show one day. But really complex topics, I'm not going to sit there and read a scientific paper and pretend that I fully comprehended that paper in one go. That's not how that works. And anyone who says that's how it works, they're lying. None of the scientists I work with can read a paper once and say they have complete understanding. I think it's cool you're a scientist. Thank you. That'd be interesting. Make me going to college way back then kind of worth it. Part of being a scientist is just willingness to research what you do or don't know. Never mind that information and theories change frequently. Yeah, and that and accepting the fact that the information you're gonna find, like at a glance, when you go to research something, is the it's not going to be the most specific information. It's going to be the most general, relatively correct information. And once you understand that, you can stop like arguing with people and well actualing them. Because when you recognize that it's just like the most basic bare bones general knowledge when you search something up, that I don't know, your life gets a lot happier. Because yes, there's more specifics there. There's science is very nuanced, and it's the nuance that makes it complicated. And once you recognize that there's nuance there, and anything that you quickly look up isn't going to cover that nuance, then it makes talking with people a lot easier. Same, I never understood how folks can be living encyclopedias. My short term memory is beans, but my long term is great. Unless I work with it every day, I'm not going to have it memorized. Like, I got an A in my testing when we were going over the glycolysis cycle. But if you ask me to tell you what the steps in that cycle are now, can't tell you. Cannot. I don't use it anymore. It's not relevant information to what I do. You know? A number of times I've had to reread a law to translate it to Unga Bunga custodian speak for the union is more than I'd like. Reading and knowing things first go is crazy. Oh yeah. I'm convinced the people who say they know things first go are just able to get the general gist of something and then bullshit the rest if they have to elaborate. I think that's how they do it. But I don't want to bullshit people. I don't want to sit there and pretend I know what I'm talking about if I don't fully understand it. So I'll just be like, this is generally what it talks about. Yeah, as soon as the test was over, I just like purged it from my mind. It also really bothers me when people feel the need to talk over someone else. Like, for instance, if someone has nuanced information that the other person doesn't, the person with the nuanced information is like gnashing at the bit to be able to correct the person who has more general knowledge. And it's like, God, I don't know. I don't know. It's just the well actually of it all. I hate that sort of vibe. I like saying that I got no clue what's being talked about or that it's hard to follow. Might be a normal human thing though. I've seen experienced doctors look up things right before doing them just for a refresher because of what they forgot. Yeah. Well, yeah, especially for a procedure. Like, even I've done protocols in my lab, some of them hundreds of times at this point, but I still use the protocol. I don't pretend to sit there and be like, I have it memorized, because that's how mistakes happen. You know? Like, put aside your hubris and recognize that you're human. Which is why I can say that Maeve needs to do the Science 101 to get me up to speed so that I could truly learn something. Yeah, maybe when I quit my job in January, I'll put together a monthly little science talk where in advance you guys know what the topic is so that you can ask questions about it. Come prepared with questions if you want. Um, I would say I'd do it a freeform thing where people can ask about anything, but honestly, I'm not comfortable doing that because it's going to be a lot of, I don't know. You're going to have to wait while I look it up. Patiently waiting for January. That'd be fascinating. Which thing in particular? Honestly, all of the above, as if I needed any more reason to want to regular this stream. I'm glad that you're happy here. That makes me happy. I just want to provide a space for everyone to vibe out on. That reason, I don't consider myself to be a content creator because I am just doing me. Um, all right, a little too slow for me. I like it, just not the vibe right now. Make sure you drink water if you haven't in a while. What even is water? It's a life-sustaining substance. What do you mean? You use your legs, Cloud. I should do paperwork to Maeve streams more often. My desk is no longer cluttered with unopened letters from as far back as 2022. Oh my goodness. Forget about water all the time, usually till something don't feel right. Though when I'm hiking, I'm great at hydrating, probably just when I'm at home, less active. I've noticed that if I'm like cold, which we usually keep our house at 68 degrees, and usually when I'm cold, I notice that I don't drink as much water. But I noticed on stream I'm better about drinking water, and I think it's because I talk more than I normally would if I wasn't. I'm glad you got a bunch of paperwork done, Tonai. Glad I inspired some creativity. Our heating does not work. Only way of getting my room warm is by leaving a game running on my PC. That's one way to do it. If you don't have a space heater, your PSU can be your space heater. I haven't noticed a huge temperature difference since I've gotten a PSU. But I also have a really big basement space that I'm. Huh? Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. I need to be found by a chilly girl. I'm a living space eater. There was a short comic I seen recently about a guy and a lizard girl. He's always taking her to snuggle during the summer, leaving her no choice but to accept being his cooling pad. Wow. Silly. Hydrate and a stretch. I will. Thank you. Alright, I finished my water, so I need to go get another, and I will stretch. While I do that, I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. I'm back. Thank you for the lurk. Have fun getting groceries. Have my water. Whole new bottle. That timing? What do you mean? Because Cindy is leaving? I I've decided that there's something I don't like on the bottom part of this mini. It's I miss me. Oh, because I said I'm missing you exactly when you turned. You summoned me. See if I can fix the bottom of this mini that I don't like. Wow. Way to mess up Maeve. I did find a different Ivy model in STL format that has better body proportions. What? You don't like the really long, heroic legs? I don't want to paint this mini again for a while. I never said I don't want to paint it again. I just said that I don't want to paint it right now. Oh wow, she is like 60% legs. That's hilarious. Yeah, her proportions are insane. She's definitely not actually proportioned like a true human being, that's for sure. Okay. He thinks I'm done, for the most part. I like to date a woman that has only legs and no torso. Yeah, it's like she's mostly leg, and then a very tiny, like, short waist, and then it's boobs. That's all women are, didn't you know that? But I'm done with her. I just need to do the base, which is stone I am to head out. I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your weekend, Flu. Thank you so much for joining me for the time that you did. I will see you in the future. Think I'm gonna do a dark purple around the edge of the base. That's the most unifying color of all the other colors. Ooh, this is what the base looks like after dry brushing. It just adds some highlights, not that you can tell because the contrast of this camera, which I did try to mess around with the camera settings, and nothing that I messed with altered it in a way that I was happy with. So I just put it back at default settings. You could see the highlights? Amazing. Okay, good. Even the booty shaking emotes fall from the sky like shining stars, do they? I haven't looked anytime the emotes are. Send them again. I want to see. Oh my god, they do. They look like embers. I love it. I think there might be a small cooldown on the falling emotes. But yes, that's amazing. I love it. Oh, okay. What color did I grab? Oh. Well, this isn't the wash that I wanted, but oh well. I'm not stopping you from posting a wall of booty. If you want to post a wall of booty, do so. Fully support it. Alright, now. What color? What color? I said purple, didn't I? Purple. Oh yes, the Viking version of Seven Nation Army. If you haven't heard this song before, you're in for a treat. Redneck, hello. Uh-oh, Ivy from my second favorite game. Hello, Redneck. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. Finishing up this mini. Probably gonna switch over to a game, but I don't know what. So, this is where we are at with Miss Ivy. I do believe I am done. I will post a picture in the Discord because my camera will be able to capture all the shading. And in the meantime, let me... Cool beans, thank you, thank you. Let me look for a game to play. It's the same person who ordered these two minis, Cloud. So all of them are shipping together. I'm still very curious as to why he has to be doing like a DOA themed campaign or something. I thought you would just paint more. Well, I don't really have any minis that are ready. I could start on this dragon for Tharsis, but I kind of want to tell, um, like, I want it to be a scheduled thing that Tharsis knows is happening before I start the dragon. And I don't have any other minis at the moment, I don't think. Hold on. Uh, I could do another pinup, a dwarf, and raffle this one off, but I need to prime it. That dragon is a lot bigger than I thought you could print. Wait, what do you mean? The statuette is bigger than this. Hold on. Yeah, statuette's bigger. A puny dragon, yeah. But yeah, I could do a dwarf pinup. I could. This could be the first miniature that's not attached to the fundraiser that I raffle off. I just need to prime it. Was that statue the biggest thing you ever printed? Yes, actually. Sorry, I'm taking paint. While that is drying. Hello, Ben. How are you? We're preparing to start a new miniature. We just finished up this Ivy one. Good, I'm glad you're good. I hope your weekend's going well. Swimmingly. Excellent, even. Hello, Jinx. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well since I saw you earlier today. On Blue Tech. Release. Um, while I'm waiting for that primer on that mini to dry so I could do the other layers, what skin tone, what color do you want her bodysuit to be? What color do you want her hair to be? This will be a chat directed mini. I just ate 5 beef tongue tacos. I've never had such a thing. Tongue sounds like it would be uh puff. It's such a strong, well-used muscle. Be wrong though. My favorite color is brown. Okay. Do you what? It's like pulled pork barbecue. Ah, I see. Okay. Do you want what do you want to be brown? Those emotes looked like straight up coals flying out of the forge. I love it. It's the greatest. Amazing. I could force chat to only talk in emotes. Yeah, you could. As a mod, you could put it in emote only chat. Just so I could watch them. Oh man. All right. Um so if I need to do a wheel, what sort of I wonder if Army Painter has like a color picker wheel. Army Painter color wheel. Okay, so all the color wheels are like, these are your triad paints that you use for shading. That's not what I want. I literally want a random color wheel. Oh my goodness. Yo, Wasabi, thank you so much for gifting subs. So generous. Oh, and also thank you for subscribing as well. Enjoy your new emotes. Enjoy the booty shake. And as well as an ad-free viewing experience. I'm gonna scoot. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you again so much for the subs. Greatly appreciated. Everything that you spent here goes directly towards supporting the stream. Oh,
The neighbor left their car.
okay. Great. Great, I need to do the next coat of primer. I'll be right back. So the final primer coat has been applied, and shortly we will be able to pick what colors we want to do. And chat, you're really gonna have to help me pick. Find some. Can I see the figure again? Well, it's drying at the moment. All the colors. Rainbow. um, the.
They're introverts, just like us.
Oh yeah, why do you say that?
They have a ring camera, doorbell, and they're like, "Can I help?"
Uh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. All right. Trying to dry it. Give me a moment. Pick what now? Haven't left yet. Just waiting for the hype train to finish. Colors for this mini. We're starting another mini. The Dwarven pinup. So I need skin tone, color of the bodysuit, color of hair, eye color, makeup colors. A riot of colors, you say? Something brown is my favorite hair, so maybe hair or eyes. I'm a sucker for brown eyes. Okay, I could do brown hair. Make it a Maeve color themed mini. I like green. That would also go all with brown. Oh my goodness, Tonai! Oh, did we reach another hype train? Thank you all so much. Thank you for the 400 biddies. All right. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize it tells you what you need to get to the next tier of hype train. Huh. Konai, you're the conductor. And Steel Wasabi. That's interesting. I didn't realize there was that much info. Interesting. Okay, so we have brown hair. So brown hair, green bodysuit. What color skin tone would we like? Skin tone. Well, apparently I'm gonna stick around, not complaining though. Well, if you need to go, if you need to sleep or whatever, it is entirely fine for you to go do so. Sorry, Steel, couldn't resist when you said you were waiting for the end. Tonai said, wait longer. I'm playing a rhythm game for shits and gigs. Nice. Brown hair. What would fit with brown hair and a green dress? Um, you mean for skin tone? I mean, really any. I saw someone make it Maeve colored. Which I can do. My dog's doctor. If you ever get a mini from me and it has dog hair, just know the dog hair made with love. From my precious bean. Okie doke. So, skin tone. That's okay, I'm a dog person. It's okay. I'll just go ahead and paint her similar to Maeve. And it'll be a somewhat Maeve pinup. Incidentally, this is also going to be the first raffle mini, non-fundraising raffle mini for when I quit my job in January that I will be putting up for people who donate to Ko-fi. A hype chest. It looks like you're released, Wasabi. Gimme dad emote. Oh, interesting. Gimme dat. Is that the emote you got, Tonite? Yeah. Ah, interesting. I thought we all got the same emote from a hype train, but I guess not. Oh, you did get the same emote. They give you a different one if you have it already. Oh, okay. That's very cool of them. Man, this is a glorious booty. Okay, bye again. It's delightful here. I don't follow just anyone. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and stream. Well, I'm flattered. You have a community here. You're welcome for as long as you wish to be here. Please have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you later. Look at that booty, guys. Mmm, delicious. Booty is to die for. This is the booty men go to war for. Or should I say dwarves? Dwarves will go to war for this booty. Look at that butt. I'm pretty sure I painted this mini for someone a very long time ago. It would be interesting to find that photo and do like a then versus now painting comparison. Because my style and my skills have changed since then. That looks now so criminally naked. I mean, she's not naked. Her butt's just out. Not that scandalous of a miniature. Give this poor woman some clothing. She's freezing. Ah, she'll be alright. How is she freezing? She's in a tavern. Time to find a mini for you to paint that gets Twitch TOS attention. Oh god, please don't. Well, I mean, or rather find it, but I will not paint it. I'm curious as to what you find, though. Challenge accepted. Oh no. My goodness. Hold on, something's happening. What is going on? Oh, Jack Ma's raiding again. Hello, Jack. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was stream? Oh my god. So many happy people coming in. Welcome, welcome. Hello. What were you playing? Hollow Knight. How's Hollow Knight going? Look at that booty shake. Pretty pog, I was gently crashing out in Hollow Knight. At least it wasn't a full crash out. Um, how far along in the game do you think you are? Also, we finished Ivy earlier. We're now on to a new mini. This is our Miss Ivy that we completed. Lots of butts on stream today. Just increasingly crashing out. I'm pretty close to the end. I think I just need to do the last boss, but I'm catching up on all the stuff I left behind. Ivy, my wife. Well, I'm glad that you get to come in to see her today. I hope you love her. Now we're working on a dwarven pinup model. We just started her. And she has a glorious booty. She's looking so good. You did fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Damn. Insane cake. Yeah, so you are welcome to Raid and Dash. I know that if you've been streaming for a while, you have needs you need to take care of: food, water, stretching, shower, bathroom, sleepies, whatever you need to take care of. You're free and released to take care of it. You're also welcome to hang out for a little bit if you want to vibe with the music and get some work done, post-stream work done. Likewise, if anyone else wants to hang out and vibe and listen to music and yip yap, you're welcome to do so. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Hell yeah. All right, back to it. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday and a great weekend. My weekend is going excellently. Of course, any weekend where I get to paint really pretty women is a good weekend. I have no idea what Frickbrick and I are gonna stream tomorrow, though. I don't know if I've fully gotten him on board with playing, what's it called? Uh, that one climbing game, that co-op, Chain Together, there we go. I don't know if he's fully on board with playing Climb Together. Or Chain Together, not Climb Together. Chained Together is a game, alright. Yeah. And it feels like a game of shenanigans. Feels like a game that I could really terrorize Brick in. And likewise, he could probably really terrorize me. But it feels a little unfair to start like a full-on game series before I go on vacation. So I want to save Dying Light until I get back. Oak Brown. Get whatever you want. You don't need to cater to me. I'm just happy to paint minis. All I want. The hobby I quite thoroughly enjoy. Your eyes are gonna look crazy for a second. But the chat will judge the simplicity. No. They also don't have to know that miniature's yours. I'll ask if it's okay for me to stream your miniature. Don't want chat to know it's mine. You could either say no, don't stream it, or say yeah, stream it, but don't say it's mine. Mandatory mod bullying quota. I love it. I'm back, but we're doing some frozen pizza and a movie tonight. I'll take off in a little bit. Alrighty, welcome back. What movie are you guys gonna watch? We're starting a new mini. I'm sure you noticed. It's a pinup dwarf. She looks a little wild right now because I just started, but she'll look better. Also, this song is also very slow. Jesus Christ, them cheeks. Yeah, look at them. Look at that booty. Glorious. And they're gonna look even better once I start adding different shades to the skin to really highlight the bits that shine. It's gonna be beautiful. Mm. I've decided I don't want to do the bodysuit all one color. Also, maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna add another mini after your vacation to the list if the bank allows it. Hello, Hive. If you were a sea creature, what sea creature would you be? An octopus. I love octopus. They're so cute. They're also very smart. What about you? What would you be? She looks like the girl from Happy Gilmore's Happy Place. And the color changing, and they are dangerous. A bobbit worm is terrifying. People will wake up one day and their tanks are just obliterated because they didn't know a bobbit worm was in there. Octopus have some of the coolest shape-changing abilities. They do. Squid, though, terrify me. The Humboldt squid? Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely not. Catch me getting in the water if they said there was Humboldt squid nearby. I would say a sea bunny just so I could be something adorable for once. You're already adorable, Cloud. What do you mean? So I have these more earthy tone greens that I hardly ever get to use. And I think I'm going to use that to be like a sheer kind of top bit on this bodysuit. I think it'll look good. Two-toned bodysuit, yes. Huh. The a thing that shouldn't be there and it's not her nipple. It is on. It has been removed. Excised from the miniature. Big stretch. Give me a moment. Alright, I will stretch. Yeah, blue ring octopus. They're beautiful, but I wouldn't want to touch one. I think if we're talking about specific octopus, I would like to be one of those giant Pacific octopuses. Octopi. Octopodes? Whatever they are. Apparently you want to be in a cold region. I mean, makes sense. Otherwise you die pretty quick and gruesome just through age. They don't age well. I don't think many octopuses age. Especially females. They starve to get death once they lay eggs. Because they spend all their time protecting them instead of eating like they should. But I don't want kids anyway. Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh my god, I'm terrified of a little and or multiple me's running around. Okay, Sunny. Okay. So the top is gonna be a lighter color. And let me paint her eyes because I'm sick of how, like, wild she looks with the dark pits that are currently there. By the way, you said you want to put this thing in a raffle. Got any plans on how exactly that will? So, supposedly, Kofi has a setting, uh, where you could do, like, uh, if someone contributes $5 or subscribes for $5 a month, um, like, you could put them in a thing for a drawing. But I don't know exactly how it works. But either way, it's going to be like a fundraising sort of situation on my own end for a new CPU, where for every $5 someone donates or subscribes for, um, they get a chance to win this mini. It's frozen pizza time. I forgot to say this. Have fun with the movie. I came for the girly abs. Amazing. Came for the girly abs, stayed for the smart girly. What would be the worst outcome for you, Claude? What are you worried about? Thank you for the lurk, Sunny. Have a good movie night. For me, Kofi is about giving you the funding for improving the stream. That much should be clear, right? So imagine, I am imagining, you're correct. But the hope is that I can advertise well enough that people would want the mini. I'd advertise on my Etsy, I'd advertise on Twitter and Blue Sky. We have until January to advertise for this thing. Especially once I finish it. You know what I mean? I do understand your concern, and it is something that I thought about. I mean, I had the same feelings about the Stack Up fundraiser. It was like, what if no one donates? What if I put in all this time and effort and energy and the Stack Up fundraiser doesn't go well? But that went well. I feel like sometimes you just have to have a little leap of faith for certain things. I mean, imagine this is the way for people to potentially win a mini when they wouldn't otherwise be able to pay $45, $50 for their own. So $5 is a pretty good deal, and I can imagine people would partake in that. I would. Heck, I could even structure it the same way that I did for the Stack Up fundraiser, where there's other incentives beyond just a mini for a raffle. I interact with you all the time. What do you mean? I know I just did this top bit in the green color, but I think I'm actually gonna change. I think I'm gonna do gold on this top bit. Upon closer inspection, it looks like it's segmented, kind of like jewelry is, like a bracelet, but it's around our calf. As we know, green and gold look really good together. Why else would I have a green and gold metal dice set? Ooh, those sound pretty. Right. So this is fries. She's giving a mean side eye, but she looks good doing it. He looks cute. Thank you. Start layering skin tones now. Look at that booty. Look at that shaking booty. You're correct. You're correct. Cloud, why? What's up? I found a game just now called Paddle, Paddle, Paddle. Would that be something for you too? I don't know. What's it about? Believe it or not, it's about paddling. Well, yeah, but like, I need a little more specifics than that. Two goobers, one raft paddling together through forests, volcanoes, trying to avoid falling, burning, Aries traps. Oh, so it's like Peak, but paddling. A brutally frustrating co-op boat adventure that you probably won't survive. But hey, at least you'll look ridiculous trying. Grab your paddles and your patience and set out on a stupidly long, lava-surrounded parkour adventure. In Paddle Paddle Paddle, you and or deeply regretting friend must paddle your way through swinging axes, weird wind, evil slopes, and that one jump you'll miss at least 27 times in a row. Maybe more. Wow. Definitely sounds frustrating. How much is it? On sale for the next 16 hours where it's only $3.70. After that it's $5. Okay. I mean $5 isn't bad. I'll talk to Frick about it. See what he says. Posted the game in the Discord. Amazing. Thank you so much. Jump Space is the game I want to play. I'm not familiar with that one either. It sounds like it could be one of two things. Either a game where you hit spacebar to jump, or a game about space where you travel through like wormholes. Jump Space is a mission-based co-op PvE for 1 to 4 players where you are the crew of a spaceship, transition seamlessly from crew to ship, the on-foot exploration and spacewalks. Explore, upgrade, and survive intense encounters. Keep space together. Ooh. That sounds fun. Gunplay looks really cool. Jump Space was fun during the demo. $20, fair price. I need to play Prey. But I need to play. I have that in my library. Maybe we should contact the devs and ask for keys. I mean, if you remind me, I'll check Keymailer and see if Keymailer has keys for that game. I'm about to end stream. If you could send me some people to raid out to. I too am close to ending my day. I did 5 minutes ago. Amazing. You're the best. Thank you. How about this? Two things could be true at once. So we can see where we leave off. Is and as always, I will post pictures of these in the Discord because they look a lot better than what this webcam is picking up. The shine on them cheeks. And I will see you all tomorrow when I play something with Fritbrick. To be determined. I don't know what it'll be yet. I will make sure to throw money at coffee. Well, you don't need to worry about the raffle for this yet. It's gonna be in January when I leave my job and I can dedicate the time to paint a monthly mini for the purposes of raising money. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's fade out to a cute blue streamer. Joke. Already choked. This streamer is playing Soma, which is a little bit of a spooky game in honor of Spooky Month. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your weekend. For some of you, the start of your week has already begun, in which case I hope the start of your week is amazing. Remember, as we prepare to raid out, be kind, be loving, be generous, show lots of support to the person we're raiding out to, and I will see you all in the upcoming week. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for joining me. I wouldn't stream without viewers like you, honestly. Makes it so much nicer to be able to chat and yap and body double with you all while I paint minis. It's amazing. Thank you, Tonai. Thank you for joining me. Alright, I'll see you all later. Bye!